lumbar belt while walking? Or should you wear a lumbar belt when you're out and about walking, or when you go out for your evening walks or your morning walks? So, before we get into the to answering this question, let's talk a little bit about lumbar belts. Now, as mums, we have really busy lives, and most of the time, when you are at work or you're at home, you're always up on your feet, and it is not uncommon for mums to have lower back pain. Now, if you've had low back pain at any time in your life, you might have been advised by your doctor, your physical therapist, or a well meaning friend to use a lumbar belt. Or maybe you have come across some. Lumbar belts in the medical store, and you've wondered if this is for me, and or maybe you've even tried it out, but you're wondering, can I wear a lumbar belt when I go walking? So let's address that in the video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs manage the aches and pains that come along their motherhood journey. Now, what that means is if you have any spinal, that is back and neck pain, or joint pains that started either during your pregnancy, childbirth, or the later years, and you are looking for solutions to these aches and pains, I can help you with simple strategies and lifestyle changes, some easy exercises that you can incorporate into your existing schedule. You don't have to take out a chunk of your time because, hey, I understand I'm a mom, I'm a working mom, and I understand it's difficult to take out a chunk of time, set it aside every single day to look for solutions to these aches and pains. All right. So if you're one of those moms who have a lower back pain, or anybody who's got a lower back pain, the question is, can you wear a lumbar belt while walking? Well, the answer is yes, but it depends on when do you get your back pain, and what is the reason for getting that lumbar belt? Has it been prescribed by your doctor? Is it that you've had a surgery and that is why you've been told to wear a belt? Is it that you've just had a back pain and you've just picked it off the shelf of a medical store or a pharmacy and then you're wearing it? So there are a lot of ifs and buts associated with it. So what is a lumbar belt? So basically a lumbar belt is made up of a elastic elastic material. So it is a belt that you can wrap around your lower back, so basically around your lumbar spine, and it acts like a scaffolding or a support around your lower back. So if your muscles are weak due to any reason, and I will get into the reason soon, but if you have muscle weakness in your lower back due to any reason, and your muscles need a little bit of a support because of these are the reasons, because of either surgery, or you have a disc problem, you have a stenosis, you have listhesis, or any of these issues in your lower back, then you would be advised to wear a lumbar belt. Now, the if you look at let's look at an example. If you look at an old building, it is not able to stand there on its own. There is a potential that a part of the building might fall off or crumble, and it is a potential danger. So what is done is there is a scaffolding that's put around the building to give it that support. That's exactly how your braces and belts are working. So if you are say for example you have a disc problem, and because of that disc issue you have some weakness in your lower back, so what the doctor will do is he will advise you to wear that lumbar belt so that you get this like nice support around your lumbar spine while you're healing from the disc issue. And thereafter, when you go in for a rehabilitation with your physical therapist, or you're doing exercises to get your strength back to its normal level, that is where the belt will be useful to help you along in your rehab journey. Okay, so when you're going for a walk, if you have pain during walking or standing, or coming from a sit to stand position, it is a good idea to wear a lumbar belt. However, every one of us is different. So you will have to assess your situation and see if this lumbar belt is actually going to help you. So what you can do is start with baby steps. So from that sitting to standing, try and wear the belt if you feel like that is a position, that sit to stand is a position that gives you a lot of strain around your lower back. Thereafter, try taking a few steps within the house itself. Try taking a few steps and see if that belt is helping you. If you feel good about it, then maybe you can walk around a little more in your house, in and around. Say, if you've got a front yard or a backyard, you can try walking in and out of the out and around your house and see if that helps. Thereafter, you can start to wear your belt and then start to walk outside the house. So it's baby steps. See what works for you, and how much can you actually walk with that lumbar belt. So it is a good idea to wear it during the walk, especially when you need that additional support. However, whatever we're talking about in this video, please do not replace it with medical advice. If your doctor has told you otherwise, please follow the instructions of your doctor, especially if you've had a surgery or you've had acute pain. So what we're talking about in this video is very generalized, because I haven't met you. I do not know your problems. So please stick to your doctor's advice. And if you're one of those who've had back pain in the past, or you have had recurrent back pain, uh, and you feel like you're going to start on a new exercise routine, you're going to start with walks once more, this is a good idea to wear a lumbar belt in order to support your back, even if you don't have back pain. And as you get stronger, you can wean off that belt. So, yes, it is a good idea to wear your lumbar belt during your walks. I'm just looking at my notes here. Yes, and also when you come back from the walk, if you do not have any aches and pains in your lumbar spine, you can take off the belt. Or if you have that pain from stand to sit, so when you come back and sit down, you can take off your belt and then just assess the situation and see if you need additional support for a little more time while your muscles are recovering from the walk, or are you okay to just take off the belt at that time. So I hope I've been able to give you some answers to the question of can you wear a lumbar belt while walking, because it's not a simple yes and no. You have to assess your situation, as I said, and then see how you go from there. Alrighty, if you're looking for a good lumbar belt that you can wear, I'll drop a link in the description of this video. This is a belt that I have tried and I have liked it. So if you are looking for one, or if you want to replace your existing belt, go ahead, have a look. If not, no big deal. Anyways, if you have any questions or comments, you can drop them into the comments of this video, and I'll pick it up from there. If you're watching me on Instagram and you want to access that link to the lumbar belt, you can go to the link in my bio and click on that, scroll down to my favorite resources, and it has got the lumbar belt link in there. Alrighty, I hope that was useful